Would the Quaxly line make good service Pokemon? This dapper little duck water starter is incredibly proficient at movin and groovin. And just because this guy knows how to cut a rug doesn't mean that it wouldn't be a valid service Pokemon. In fact, I think it might be a top tier service Pokemon. Quaxly is known for two major things: knowing how to dance and knowing how to look good. From Quaxly, Quaxwell, and Quackavall, all have a whole lot to offer on two ends of the spectrum for people with physical and mental disabilities. While Quaxly is still figuring out its footing and its movement, it does move around with a lot of energy, meaning it could be a good gopher Pokemon. Especially with its ability to travel over water, does mean that it could access areas that a lot of others couldn't. But what's really special about them is their personal grooming. This Pokemon loves to perfectly coif its hair. Because of this, it can easily help people with physical or mental disabilities who aren't able to keep up with their own personal grooming. And this only gets expanded into its next form of Quaxwell. Now much bigger and much more experienced in movements, Quaxwell is also really capable of knowing how well the body moves. If Quaxwell wants to be able to dance really well, it has to know how to move its body in so many different ways. And because of that, it's able to help teach others how to do that as well and encourage their movement, meaning they are excellent as physical therapy partners. Much like Cinderace, which knows how to move the legs, Quaxwell is able to know how to move the arms, legs, and bodies and help people get more mobility back. But it isn't until it gets to Quackavall that all of this goes up to an even higher level. Quackavall is a dancer deep down into its soul and will let everyone know this. On top of that, its hypnotic movements are just so compelling that people can't help but want to move, shake, and dance. And Quackavall is able to help everyone, including people with accessibility, disability, and limitations, find ways to move their bodies in more elaborate ways. This is an absolute freeing expression for people who feel like they've lost a large part of themselves in mobility and expression. It's such an underrated thing that everyone deserves to have, and I think that the Quaxly line does this incredibly well. But what do you guys think? Is there anything about the Quaxly line that could be useful? Let me know in the comments below. But with all of that being said, I believe this answers the question: